Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Thursday. Only got 2 more days to make it through the week, and then we are on the weekend again. Got a great video planned out for you guys today. Today, want to talk a little bit about American Silver Eagles, only because of yesterday's video. I had a bunch of comments come in, and ironically, I actually turned down a deal on something, and I'm going to tell you guys that deal that I turned down on. And, part of me wonders, did I make a mistake? Should I have just bought it? And part of me says, nope, you did the right thing, because let's be honest, premiums, they're up there right now still, especially on American Silver Eagles. And I had a lot of comments come in yesterday that said basically debating whether I should buy American Silver Eagles right now or ounces. Just generic ounces. Get some more ounces under my belt. You guys all know what American Silver Eagles are. This happens to be a roll of them that I had picked up before. However, I was going to try to challenge myself and start working at trying to get more of these. And then when I went in and the premium on them was a little higher for me, I decided against it. I said, I'll hold off a little bit because it seems like people are trying to sell them and they're trying to get high dollar. And let's be honest, a lot of coin shops, a lot of resale shops, they're not paying the high dollar. Are they paying, a little bit more than generics? Of course, because they know they can get somebody else. And I don't want to be the person that's going to be got. That's why, unless I can get something that I think is a fair deal, I spent a lot of time searching around on the internet on what the cheapest prices are. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that today. If you guys enjoyed this video, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button for me. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Leave me a comment. Let me know. In your comments, specifically say generic or Silver Eagles. I want to hear what you guys like best. What you buy. Everybody likes Eagles best, but their wallet might say, I'd rather have generic. And so I like to hear y'all's opinions on that. Also, if you guys are interested, we still got a handful of spots left for memberships. If you'd like to become a member, it is only $1.99. Let's take a quick look at the board real quick. So this is our October event that is coming up very shortly. As you can see, there's still a few more spots, not too many though. As soon as we fill this up, we're going to be giving away that amazing certified Silver Eagle. Let's take a look at that again. This is a 1987 San Francisco certified MS69. Great coin, only $1.99 to become a membership. You can get in this month and you can cancel next month. It's as easy as that. I'm not offended for people that give something a try, and hopefully you end up winning this. Someone's got to win it, and we will be filling in the actual numbers once the board's full. We're going to do that with a bingo picker, so it's all going to be random, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you would like to become a member, only $1.99, plus your comments go straight to my phone. So it's a pretty cool little feature there, and it's a lot of fun. I recommend it, and it helps the channel out. So, okay, so jumping in, let's get talking about Silver Eagles. So right off the bat, like I said in the beginning, I had gotten offered a roll of these yesterday. I had to think, because it's actually kind of today, but it's kind of yesterday. It's after midnight, so it's technically today. Needless to say, though, I had turned it down. Why did I turn it down? So the deal was good. The deal was good. It was right about $700, which comes out $35 a piece. Now, $35 for a Silver Eagle is not a bad deal, I won't lie. However, with spot price down to $30.50, that's a $4.50 premium. It's not as high as some places. However, it's not really that low either. When you can pick up generics at right now, if you're willing to take whatever, you can pick them up for $1.50, $2 over spot. I think that's a pretty good deal. I'm trying to get as many ounces under my belt as I can. I'm kind of at that point where I feel like I'm running a marathon and I'm almost at the finish line. I feel that way because, one, Silver just feels like it's about ready to break out. It's about ready to really do something big. And I know people always say, the naysayers out there say, man, they've been saying it's going to do something big forever now. When I say big, though, I don't mean, go to like $1,000 or anything. I just foresee silver hitting its all-time high sooner than later. And I would be happy if silver goes to $50. Some people, I know you're trying to accumulate as much as you can right now, and you want to be able to keep buying for a little longer. And, hey, none of us have control over that. So what we want to happen and what's going to happen may not be the same. It may not be. So, but I want to get as much as I can under my belt. And I guess in order to do that, that means that I'm going to have to kind of stay a little bit away from American Silver Eagles. Now, unfortunately, yeah, they're a great coin. They're real pretty. Do I pick them up still? Yeah, I pick them up. A couple weeks ago, someone offered me a roll, and it came out to literally $1.50 over spot. And I said, well, I'll take $1.50 each over spot and take Silver Eagles. But that doesn't happen that often. And I think a lot of people need to consider, because a lot of people are wondering right now, do I buy the Eagles, which is the most popular, most sought after coin, or do I get more ounces? In the end, only you can answer that for yourself. I mean, I tell you guys my opinion, but that's just my opinion. I think silver is going to keep going up, and at a certain point in time, it's not really going to matter what's on that silver. It's just going to matter that you got silver. Now, with that being said, do I have collectibles? Obviously, I have collectibles. The one we're giving away one day this month once we fill up that board, and I have more collectibles. However, I started buying them when, one, I was getting a good deal on them. Two, when I didn't really know as much as I know about silver now. I didn't have all the knowledge that I've accumulated over the years of stacking, researching, talking. Yeah, Eagles are great, but are you going to be able to recoup all that premium? Have there been times in history? So, real quick, I got to say, in 2011, when an ounce of silver was at basically $50 spot price, people were buying Eagles for $80 each. However, that was a temporary time period. Usually later in the year, when there's not really a whole lot of them left for sale because they haven't made up the new ones yet. They basically stop making them at a certain point. They start getting ready for the next years to come out. And so all of a sudden you see the market dry up on them. You see the premiums on them really go up. You see the price of them go up. However, how often are you lucky enough to really be able to sell some and then take that money? I have a buddy of mine. He ended up trading a whole monster box of Eagles. He actually traded 2 monster boxes of Eagles, and he got 3 boxes of silver. Now, the 3 boxes was not anything super duper. I think he got 1 box of Philharmonics, 1 box of generics, and 1 box of some other coin. That was just, a coin. Maybe it was an Aztec warrior. I don't remember what it was. But he basically picked up 500 ounces for free. Now, did he luck out of that deal? Yeah, he did. He has some silver stored at a storage facility, and it's part of like some kind of a retirement plan, and he can't touch it. It has to be held by them. However, when Eagles went up, they called him up and they said, hey, would you like to trade some of your Eagles? And they made him an offer, 1,500 ounces for 1,000 ounces, and he did really well. But in general, do we really have opportunities like that popping up every day? In my opinion, we don't. I mean, go try. Take some time one day. Go to a coin store that you've never been to, or a pawn. Well, I won't say a pawn shop because you're never going to get an honest answer. And just ask them, hey, I've got a couple of tubes that I'm trying to sell. I got a tube of Eagles and a tube of rounds. And ask them what they'll pay you for the two. And evaluate, are you getting much of that premium back? How much difference is it? It's something a lot of people don't do. I mean, I've taken stuff to places and tried selling it, not because I wanted the money. In fact, I was going to change my mind almost no matter what they told me. However, I did it for the learning opportunity. Because, some people will say you can't sell this stuff. Now, I think that's totally ridiculous. I would have no trouble selling my silver. I mean, but some people say, yeah, but you know how to talk to people. And that is true. I'll agree with that. However, silver sells itself. It really does. It doesn't take much for someone to do a little looking online and all of a sudden realize, man, there's a silver shortage. And by shortage, I mean it's a deficit every year. We're making less than we're selling year over year. So there is a silver shortage, a silver deficit, whatever you want to call it. And the price is working its way up. And, a lot of people that listen to that chat GP or whatever, even chat bots and AI bots are answering that silver is going to go a whole lot higher. It's just a matter of time. Now, the fact that that's saying it too, those things usually know, but they do comb the entire internet looking for the answers that they give. And there's probably a lot more people out there now starting to think that it's going to really start to climb in price. And as that happens, it basically is like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because if you think it's going to go up, then you buy a little bit more. And then if everybody starts to think it's going to go up, they buy a little bit more. And then it actually does go up. So I think it's important that you realize that and that you're stacking as much ounces as you can. Now, if you still like American Silver Eagles, then that's great. I mean, I'm not going to tell anybody, you bought Silver Eagles, and give them a hard time. Because the truth of the matter is, you're getting silver. You're getting silver. But like I said, I mean, you have to really understand, can you get your money back when the time comes? I had someone question me the other day on beat up silver. And I've talked about that on my videos before, that beat up silver, yeah, it is still an ounce of silver, which you can't take that away from it. A silver is silver. However, a fancy ounce that's pretty in a little capsule versus a beat up ounce that someone's been carrying in their pocket change for the last year doesn't really sell quite as good as a nice, fancy, pretty one. And then you have your really fancy ones like the Simpsons, the Avengers, the Superman, Spider-Man, the stuff that people are just willing to pay almost whatever. The Star Wars ones with Yoda, Darth Vader. Those ones do really well, and they're extremely expensive, though. It's sometimes tough to get the premiums back out of that when you pay $100 for an ounce of silver. And a lot of people just don't understand. Now, do I like that stuff? Yeah. I'll be honest. When the stuff first comes out, I'll pick up some stuff if I can get it super cheap. I mean, when the Spider-Mans came out, you could pick up a Spider-Man round for maybe $3-4 over spot at most. And now you look at them, and now you're looking at $40-50 over spot in some cases. What changed? Well, now they're more spread out, whereas before they were consolidated. There was a ton of them hitting the markets. And that's kind of what the Eagles are about ready to start doing. They're starting to go up in price because it's the end of the year. There's not as many on the market, and you're going to probably pay a little bit more for them. However, be mindful that will you get that premium back out of it? I hate to see anybody lose money, because here's what happens. You buy something with a high premium, and then if you ever need money or you ever look up how much you can get for it, and you find out you can't get as much for it, now you blame silver. And that's not really the right answer. You need to blame the premium. You need to blame the guy that sold it. And there's some companies out there that, because they just have so much advertising, marketing, that they can overcharge you, and that's it. And because someone that you listen to says, oh, buy from them, you buy from them, and then you find out, man, I paid a pretty high premium, and that drives me nuts. I'm sure somebody will put some of these comments in the description below. I don't want to see anybody get taken on a higher premium. Will the premium matter in 10 years from now? No, it won't. I'll be honest. Whatever premium you pay today, in 10 years, it's not going to make the darndest little bit of difference. And the same thing 10 years ago. If you had bought 10 years ago, we'll say 8 years ago, because I actually only been stacking for roughly 8 years, and it was $15. Did I, when it was $16, did I like getting it at 50 cents over spot instead of $1.99 over spot? Of course. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter now, looking back at it, because it's gone up so much, and it's going to continue to go up, in my opinion. Not financial advice, just my opinion, but that's an opinion that's getting carried more and more. And as countries continue to devalue the currency, as countries continue to print more money, to continue with these socialist programs and everything else, then it only makes sense that you're going to see this stuff go up in value, with everything going up in price. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Going to wrap up here. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know, are you buying generic? Are you buying Eagles? What are you buying? And hit that thumbs up. Leave me a comment. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. And remember, not much longer. Spots are filling up quick to have a shot at winning that. And memberships are running out quick. We're only going to have 100 members in all for this event. So, will it be different down the road? It may be. But for right now, I've already got the board made up for October. Once them spots are full, that's it. The game's going. So, and like I said, you can cancel at any time for $1.99. If you want to become a member, you can just hit the join button right below the video. If you're on an iPhone, you do have to go to your web browser on the internet. Go to youtube.com and then go find T-Square Talk and then do it from the web browser. But like I said, being able to cancel at any time is a great perk. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again. And if the spots don't fill by the end of October, hypothetically, I'm still going to run it anyway, even if there's blank spots. We'll figure out if a blank spot wins, what will happen after that. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye-bye.